just waiting for Matt Watson Transport, Tony. He's coming to pick this old girl up, take her up to Faith, so to her new home. Take her up there's bought it. So yeah, she's a big lump, I'll tell you. I think I might swap loaders and get one of other loaders to shove it up. See if Mark's got, or Tony has got a better drawbar, because we've snapped ours. We just sort of making do with what we've got. That's cold again. Oh, yeah. I thought it was starting to thaw, but I don't know now. Not a chance with that teleporter on. I don't know. Give him good measurements as well. We're having another go. We can't get it on, we can't get it on. We took Merlot off, now he's leaving Merlot and we've just putting grader on. So, which I'm glad. What do we say, Lid? What do we say when... If it's on?
It's gone!
If it's on, it's gone!
If it's on, it's gone!
Good lass. Have you seen what she's got on? Look, turn around. The other way, Div. Grandad's a little helper, look. Come on, let's go. Let's go check cattle and then we'll go into house. Morning, Sunday morning, fairly early. It's only about 6 o'clock. Sort of up and at it. There's, well, I want to make sure all water's defrosted, but it started to thaw yesterday, so we haven't had a cold spell like that for so long. So usually when it thaws, you get expansion, you know, from the ice in the pipes, and it strains joints, and you can end up with leaks. My missus says she noticed on some farming. Not farming forums, some Facebook things, I don't know, I don't follow it, that a lot of people have bust pipes last night, so yeah, anyway, so far so good. Everything's got water and all, but bloody hell, it's the wind chill. It's windy today, and the wind chill is really fierce, so yeah, I'll go a bit further anyway. Check these yards. I haven't noticed many rats, as though we haven't got the problem what we had last year. I know there's a lot under these bales, but ooh. Yeah, you see there, look. You see that right run? It's good, isn't it? See, these are fine. Look how content they are. Don't want to disturb them really. We'll soon get nested back down. Got plenty of straw, you see, so... Oh, there's a devil now, look. Plenty of straw, so we can get nested down in it. We have got plans on, I don't know whether you can see in this light, but we're putting some blinds. Them two. Hey. Yeah, this was our worst yard for frosting up yesterday. But we've got water today, so not so bad. Yeah, we've got water, so we're in action. So that's a job less today. No, I fully expected like one of these blue pipes had been popped off and there'd be a mass flood this morning. You can always tell when because we're on mains at the moment, not on the pump, on the well, because the well water had just frozen up as it come across the field because we hadn't dug the pipe in yet. Oh, you twat, that was bite. And you can usually tell that when you brush your teeth, when you first get up, that there's very low pressure and you think, oh, here we go. See that bugger's coming over a bit. It wants a look at tomorrow. So we're working till 2 o'clock. Ollie's coming in for an hour. And yeah, just listening to bloody radio, BBC Two radio, and got every government organisation's going on strike, aren't they? You know, wanting more money, better working conditions. You know, I honestly don't know where this situation's going to end. Possibly when they lose all their jobs to the people what want to come to this country, little dinghies, and risk their lives. And then our lot will be just sat on bloody on the sidelines. I just honestly, I mean, I think it's just time to toughen your belts. But the way it's all been caused by government overspending with one thing and another, waste of money. I bet a third of money what goes into such as the NHS is swallowed up by very high wages at the top through greed, and wasting money through bad contracts, you know, buying stuff off suppliers what just for making the most out of their product instead of shopping around and going to get some at what's quarter of the price. I'll tell you a little story now. I need two people. I don't know. One of them knows about veterinary practices and one of them knows about selling supplies to the NHS. And the vet can buy these titanium screws at a few pounds to put in dogs' legs. And the exact same screws what have been sold to the NHS are 20 odd pounds. So, and it's the same screw, same, you know, the same thing. Well, someone's milking the job there, aren't they? That needs to be stopped. And that needs to be investigated. And to be honest, I think it's slightly fraudulent. You know, you've been milking this, charging an unbelievable amount, but someone's going backhanders through this type of stuff, and it needs to stop. I mean, I know someone else who works in the electricity business on substations, and they go in to work, and they do a good job, don't get me wrong, I am. But they do a couple of hours where they charged all day. Well, no wonder electricity's dear. No wonder houses is so dear, because builders a good brick you can pull £1,000 a week. The waste on building sites is unbelievable. And you know, I honestly, I don't know. Just needs to stop. Boils my piss, it does. Sent Ollie down to bloody just clean a bit of this weed out and one thing or another. There's a few old ups. Oh God, bloody digger. I think it's time. It's time we had a new one, so to pull this bugger back on. All frost come out now and bloody hell it's shitty. Look at it sliding about. Oh my God. She's a bit slip on tyres though. Probably after we'll get it back off. Got no traction whatsoever on them tyres. He says that it's my fault. I think he's shaping bad. He's trying too hard. Very, very greasy after this frost come out. Bit of pressure, Oliver. head now. Can you put that, just a little bit of pressure on there, please? You only want to bring it an inch. You see what's happening now is she's going too far. We use these bits of wood because metal on metal slipping. Well, wood, it grabs onto it. Chain on. We're up. It's very handy having some lumps of wood. I don't know what you can hear because it's blowing a gale here. But have some lumps of wood, and you know, as I say, metal to metal just slides and makes the right bloody going on. When you're wood just makes it sort of climb on, like, sort of thing. So right, have another go. Oh, while we're here, I'll just tell you, the otter disappeared within 10 minutes of me and Jason buggering about, sort of seeing if we could get near it. My dad come down for a look and it had gone, like, so whether it survived, I don't know. My opinion, not, I don't know. Or we did a bit of beck the other day, just to tidy its route if we do get a deluge of water. And yeah, made our decision. We are getting rid of the big old Poclain, case Poclain. It's just had its day. What we're doing now is bloody Christmas Eve and we're prattling about with jobs like that. We've got a drain blocked in the yard, and if we don't flush it out and there comes a lot of rain over Christmas, it floods that yard where Herefords are. So I think we're pumping. It's a vacuum tanker, this, which majority will know how it works, but that thing on front, the pump, it displaces water. So what it's doing, it's sucking all the air out of there, sucking all the air out of that tank, and then that means it's searching for air and it pulls it up this pipe. It's sucking now, look. It sucks it up that pipe, fills the tank. And then what you do, you go to the front of the pump when you want to empty it, and you put air into the tank, so it pressurizes the tank to blow the product out. So, but what we're doing, we use this for blood, not very often, to be fair. We don't use this for blood actually, because it has to be incorporated now. But for little job, with Jake comes with an injector. But for little jobs like this, it's marvellous. Like, you know, for like blowing a drain out, what we'll do, we'll suck what shit we can out of it, and then we'll keep blowing it in, sucking it out, blowing it in, sucking it out. And some of you might think, well, you're sending mud down the pipes, but we do every vessel. So by the time we've finished, it flushes itself out, and then we'll go with some clean water and flush the whole system out, so all the shit's out the bottom of the vessels. And what's in the pipes will get sort of blown through and settle in the bottom for next time sucking it out. We do it about once, twice a year, depending on. The thing is, where we pressure wash off, we bung it up with soil and stuff. Not ideal, really. Sadie's come to visit with Arabella, so we'll go and have a. I'm a bit smelly actually, but I'll go and have my dinner with her. Just had another calf as well, which was a total shock. I looked this morning at 8 o'clock, went to do other things, and by 9 o'clock it was stood up and suckling. So yeah, bull calf I think. I ain't really been close to it, but it looks like a bull, and a real big strong calf as well. So yeah, job's good. Give her it. Christmas Eve, you'll have probably had your Christmas by the time I sort of edit this, so it could be Boxing Day or day after even. But yeah, just like my yard to be somewhat like at Christmas, because we don't do a lot. But next week we won't do a lot, just look after the stock and that's about it. Yeah, I like my yard to be somewhat like. I mean, you can't polish a turd, but if we do make an effort, we can do it somewhat like. Marvellous thing, that bucket. It just saves so much bloody time and effort. We've done drains, they were absolutely chock the block. So that's another job out there. A horrible job and all. It's people going about working conditions, want to go in them drains on our wages. Half the bloody country's on strike today. I don't know. I don't know where that's going to end, to be honest. I think people need to sort of toughen up and knuckle down and save. And I think all these government organisations just need to sort of say, right, where we're wasting money so we can pay people a bit more. Your staff is the main part of your business, I would say. If you haven't got no one to help you and do it, your job's knackered, isn't it? So, I mean... yeah, job's good. Just a bit of a compressor report. I showed you it the other day. 630 quid, 10-year guarantee. And I thought it'd be cheap and a bit cheap and tacky, but Christ almighty, it loads the tank up in no time. Very, very powerful. So yeah, pleased with it. And we got it from World Engineering, which is local to us. They've got a branch at Poclain, a branch at Scarborough and a branch at Hull. And real good for, you know, if you want a bearing or even a little bit, a strange bearing or out like that, give them a try if you're local, because they can find you out, you know, real helpful lads on counter. See, this is what we've been dealing with. We put a new motor on this, and then the bloody pump give away. We've been, my brother-in-law's buds, we've been bloody using his, and you start it and you have to roll bloody belt to get it going and getting your fingers in it, and so that wasn't ideal. Then we got that little bugger out of the shed, which is just no use nor ornaments. So when I went into World and he said 630 quid, I thought I'll have one of them. So yeah, happy Christmas, Richard. Right, that's it, we're finished. If you like these videos, like and subscribe. We're going to keep going another year and see where it goes. Rough odd farm in East Yorkshire. Well, not so rough today, actually. Looks quite tidy today. Oh, it's going to run me off.